Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing actually the worst team I've ever seen in this game. I have 93,000 battles on my main account. I have another 2,500 on my alt account. I've played over 2,000 on my press account, and another 5,000 on my old OG account. Add all that together, I have over 100,000 battles. And out of 100,000 games, this might actually be the worst team I've ever seen in this game. Now, I know that, as always, people are going to go into the comments, actually, Droodles, this is nothing. I deal with this on a daily basis, and these are my average teams. Well, no, that's not the case. And I'm going to be honest, if you have a team worse than this, send me the replay and prove me wrong, because I seriously don't think you can have a team worse than this. It's absolutely tragic that this isn't even a team. The definition of a team is a group of people supporting each other for the greater goal of usually winning or victory. But this team did not have a goal of winning. This team had the goal of trying to learn what manual breathing was, because their brain doesn't actually know how to breathe air. So let's start off by taking a look at our team. We have a 60 TP with no camo. Okay. We have an M48 Patton with no camo. Okay. We've a AMX-30 Proto with no camo. Okay. That's great news. We have a T92E1 with the stock gun, and our BZ75 is running the stock 130mm. Now, that gun's actually decent on the BZ, but it doesn't mean usually that the player's very good. So, a great start to the game. Don't worry, though. Our team is really doing well. Our 60 TP has decided to move just a little bit, but you know what? I think that's far enough. I think I'm going to go AFK now that I've moved, 10 feet in my 60 TP. Don't worry, though. Our M48 Patton AMX-30, give them a couple seconds. They got to start up their engines, It's really challenging. There's a lot of skilled players that don't run camos on their vehicles. Peter KekW is a great example. He's one of the top players on the EU server, and he doesn't run camos. And this is mainly because sometimes camos will make it harder to see weak spots on enemies. However, I always run camos on my tanks. And the reason why is very simple. Because you can tell instantly what's a good teammate, what's a bad teammate, what's a good enemy, and what's a bad enemy. Seeing tanks with no camos guarantees that they're probably bad at the game. Because even a 5-year-old is probably smart enough to understand that running camo on a vehicle will help you throughout the game. And not only that, but it only costs credits. Look, I just don't understand how you can not run a camo and make it to tier 10. I really don't. So let's unravel the mystery of what's already happening in this game. The AFK 60 TP is still, sitting there AFK. Our M48 Patton has now just decided to get into the game, and same for our AMX. But, why turn around and shoot the tanks flanking our spawn? I want to point out that it's been less than a minute, and the enemy team has, by the way, already sent our spawn. Who does that? Who in the beginning of a game sends the enemy spawn? Also, I think I'm sick and tired of refined gun. I missed 2 shots on the K91 and the lower plate of that IS-7, basically fully aimed in. I'm sick of refined gun. I've been going back and forth, and I've almost been gaslighting myself into thinking that refined gun is the way to go, but every time I use the consumable or the equipment, it just seems to screw me over. So I'm officially done with refined gun. I'm going to go back to V-stabs, and even if I do miss shots that I might have hit with refined, I'll deal with it, because I'm sick and tired of having shots like that one on the IS-7 miss. So let's unravel what's going on here, right? We have a 907 and IS-7 in platoon YOLOing me. Why are they allowed to do this? I don't know, because we have an M48 Patton and an AMX right here. Well, don't worry, the AMX went to AFK for the first couple seconds. Just give him a moment, his modem must have disconnected. So I'm over here trying to do my best, and not only that, but I have a standard B on my rear. Oh, and a Sheridan, so that's great. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. I got all these tanks over here, plus the WZ 268 and K91, so I can't stay up there anymore. I'm going to die. So I go over here. I get 1, I get 2 into the Object 907. Don't worry, my Patton and AMX, they're really, oof, look at the help I'm getting from them. Sheridan drives over the ridge and kills me. What? It has been 2 minutes, and the enemy is up my butt. What is going on here? I have actually never played a game on Castilla where the enemy has gotten away with not only YOLOing, but YOLOing literally into our spawn on 2 separate flanks. They're in our spawn, bruh. Like, they literally killed my teammate, who, by the way, is a 70%er. And not only that, but have somehow won the entire castle with 2 tanks on the castle. And, like, what are we doing? What is going on here? Look at these players, bro. These are tier 10 players. Oh my god. This is 100%. Like, I've never, is this a comp battle we're playing here? I've never seen a team this bad in Blitz before. I've seen bad teams, but I've never seen a team lose their entire flank before I could even get in the position. All I did was drive. I drove for a minute, got into the front line on my side of the map, and got YOLO'd. My brain cannot actually comprehend what just happened in this game. Don't worry, though. Let's watch the skilled BZ-75. Alright, he's going to shoot the standard B once. Obviously, don't load high explosive on the side of a tank. That's an easy pen. Alright, don't worry. He's going to get another shell out. Top Gun Maverick for the win. You're going to get it. You ready for this skill? Exposed 907 sitting still? Nah. Gonna miss him right in the open. Wow. And by the way, they had an it just... Their IS-7 died for... Actually, the IS-7 wasn't even AFK. What? I don't even know why the IS-7 died. He must have gone AFK at the end of the battle. I did 1700, and my teammate did 1700, and that was top on the team. Wow. Just wow. 47% 60 TP. 1,300 games. 29,000 games. 43%. Oh, 42%. Oh, 46%. 44,000 games. Wild. So, basically, I had no player on my team that was above 50%. 57%. Ooh, that's a skilled player. Like, their team wasn't great. I'm not going to sit here and act like their players were better than ours. Like, that player, pretty bad Sheridan. I don't understand how you can go up against the same trash players that are 40%, and those players will full send your spawn, get away with it, get rewarded, and sometimes when I play this game, I question what could I have done differently. And in that battle, there is physically nothing I could have done. I positioned my tank properly, I put it in a good spot. Every game I play in Castilla, and I'm in a tank like this, I'm going to drive it to that spot, because that's where you drive a Rhino. If I'd gone wide where our BZ-75 went, and the enemy team sent tank destroyers in the back line, I'd get nuked, so I don't go there. I go to the medium flank, and I try and hold. But holy, I've never seen a team actually that bad in the game before. And you should see the DMs between me and my teammate after that battle. I mean, I think we literally got Ligma. So, yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about that team. But I think that out of all the teams I've had, that's the winner so far. I don't know if I'll ever get a team worse than that. Guess we'll have to find out. And if you do have a team worse than that, send me it. Maybe I'll make a video on it. I'll see you all in the next one. Wild. Bye-bye.